Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Kop-Ish. I'm here with the tallest man I know. He's actually sitting down while I'm filming this. Here with Gooner Lee. Liverpool, Arsenal 2-2. Your thoughts on the game, bro?
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because I've given Liverpool a lot of praise. I think we spoke on Friday. And I said, look, like it's a game where Liverpool can definitely, do something. But I just didn't think that Liverpool fans should be coming in with the amount of vim and expectations as you did, because for all the great football you played, I don't think you've been amazing. I referenced the game against Wolves away. I referenced the game against Crystal Palace, Bologna, that was at home, and even Chelsea. Was it last week? Yeah, last week. Sorry, that you looked good in the second half, but first half Chelsea, did some good stuff. So, yeah, like I could understand why, but I just felt there was a lot of too much confidence. And in the first half, I thought we were near enough close to amazing. Especially after the first goal, the goal that we conceded from you. Closing down. Trent didn't kind of get to do the things that he likes to do because, we were, pressuring them. Moreno, he, came to the fore as well. So there were many, many good things that I did see from the Arsenal in the first half. In the second half, again, maybe with a bit more reflection, I thought we were quite poor on the ball. You obviously made us look more poor. And I thought you couldn't get any worse. That's how kind of poor you were and how poor we made you look. So, yeah, it's a bit of a double-edged sword in terms of, what happened in the first half. But in the second half, yeah, it was a lot different. And, it's just, I was saying to James, I'm sure, you will do your interview with him in a bit. Like, it's hard to kind of really say how I feel because ultimately you've got a point and you didn't play well. And listen, I'm from the era with Sir Alex Ferguson. You get a point against your big rivals or a top club away from home, and you move to the home game and you hopefully get your 3 points as a banker. So, yeah, let's see.
Looking at the game, so the starting lineup, Saka was there, Timber was there. Both came off. Saka didn't seem like he was carrying an injury, but he's not obviously 100%. Timber, it did look like picked up maybe something or some sort of a tweak. Do you think the risk of them starting could come back to backfire against you guys?
Well, I think Saka's a worry. I think he will be able to basically be able to play against Newcastle. We've got next. I'm more concerned about the defence now. I mean, you watched the game and you saw it. Our players are dropping like flies, some of them, and it's annoying because last season we didn't have these injuries, and whether it's through internationals, whether it's through the way that we're training, whatever it is, it seems to be a common theme that we're missing players now. And we need to get these players back. And I think even on top of that, we've got players that we've given contracts to, such as Tomiyasu, 100k a week, and he's not played a game this season for us. So yeah, that's obviously on the board and on the manager for giving him that contract, but ultimately, we have to find a way. We can't bring excuses. I don't think Arsenal fans really had excuses before the game. We knew what it was, and we said, everybody on AFTV said no excuses. We still have to find a way to win. So yeah, it's annoying, but I think, on the balance of it, I'm going to say 2-2 is a fair result, but I think being up front twice, we should have come away with a win.
Obviously, I know you used to be a Liverpool fan and you watch you watch a lot of our games and stuff. Who stood out for you today as the better Liverpool players, and who do you think sort of kind of hid away in their shell a little bit for Liverpool?
Listen, Kanai, man. That guy, he's got go-go gadget legs, man. This guy, he's I don't even know. He's just everywhere. It's actually annoying. Like, he's literally just everywhere. He's so robust. Everything about him, man. He's got that thing about him. Yeah, we know the phrase aura. He has got that aura. Like you have to give it to him, man. The guy is just a beast of a defender. Heading balls away. Van Dijk heading balls away. I did think he was at fault for that first goal as well. I'll be honest with you. I thought he should have come kind of covered Robertson, because you know what Saka's going to do. And I thought that was poor play by him, but that's nitpicking. I think Robertson was, he was poor. He got done out, and obviously I'm sure he's going to probably be sold at the end of the season. But I think them two were really, really good. You know what? I thought Núñez had a job to do, and I'm not going to say he had a job to do in terms of going forward, because I think in the first half he was tracking back. He was doing a lot of that dog work. So I think when you analyse it, I thought he did what he was asked to do. So you have to give him props, man, because, you know, we can talk about, yes, the offensive side of things, but when a manager asks you to do what you got to do and you do it, you can't complain. And you saw him do what he needed to do. So those 3 players in the first half, I would definitely give them their flowers. I thought as the game grew on, especially in the second half, I thought McAllister kind of did grow into the game a bit more. I thought he was getting on the ball. He did do that little crying thing when he was on the floor trying to get that free kick. So yeah, if that was Arsenal fans, listen, Drifty, if that was if it was you, there would be a conversation. But anyway, we won't digress too much. But no, I thought definitely in the second half, I think your team performance grew. You know, look, Trent, on the set pieces, man, that ball was wicked, you know, in terms of the way that he just whipped it in. Diaz kind of got the headed on backwards, and then kind of, who was it? Van Dijk. Van Dijk scored it, yeah. So yeah, look, it's even hard to kind of, because you're away from home, and I'm going to keep saying it, Arsenal are a top team. We're a damn good team. So this is what I kept trying to say before. We ain't no mugs, and I just feel like even though we're missing players, Liverpool, I kept hearing, even I'm sure Matt 3-1, I kept hearing 4-1s. I'm like, how? Yeah. We ain't like Man United. We ain't no whipping boys. So that's what I like that. I like that. Yeah, we ain't no whipping boys, man. So yeah, that's kind of where I wanted to kind of say what I was looking at it for. But yeah, look, for me, I'll have to keep going back to it, man. It's disappointing. But look, you got away with a 2-2 draw, maybe a little bit undeserving, but you've done what you need to do. You did your job, and you've got your point, and you move on to your next game. Who I don't even know who is it? Brighton.
Brighton, yeah, Brighton twice now.
Okay, so yeah, man, it's I'm not going to say anybody was. I thought Diaz was shocking. I will say that. Like, I thought Diaz was shocking, and I got him in my fantasy league. So maybe that's a sign. I don't know, but yeah, no. I thought, you know, he started the season well, but he's doing what Diaz does. He looks, you know, good, aesthetically pleasing, but doesn't really fulfill any of the potential, in my opinion. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with him for the rest of the season. And I think, was he not taken off for Hackpo at the 60th minute? So yeah, it's going to be interesting. But I don't want to sort of slate any of your players today too much. I just think that, you know, you did a job, and you got the point. So yeah, it's annoying.
Final question: do you think the league will be decided between Liverpool and Arsenal, or do you think City will still be the team to beat?
Having been beaten by them twice in a row, Man City, I'm not going to take them out of the league. You know, they used to say Klopp's the equaliser, Pep's the equaliser. So I can't remove them. They're finding ways. They haven't got De Bruyne. I'm sure he's going to be back in a few weeks, and when he's coming out of that sort of hyperbolic time chamber that he's got, you know, he's going to come back and, you know, do what he does. So it's and that's probably even more of an annoyance for Arsenal. We've played Man City without certain players. We played you guys without certain players, and we've not managed to win. So it's an admirable draw, but still not enough. You know, we're still trying to climb them ladders. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. But look, I predicted you guys to win the league. So before the season even started. So, you know, right now I'm not looking too bad with you being a point off the top, and obviously having played Arsenal away from home. So I'm sure Liverpool fans are going to, you know, curse out the performance, and you're not going to be too happy. But I think on the balance of things, I think you guys can chug on to your next games, and the next 5 games, 6 games that you've got, it's going to be tough. But if you get through those by the end of December or middle of December, whenever your kind of hard games end, I think you're going to be there, and it's going to be a 3-horse race. But I think Arsenal are going to be the little horse, as Mourinho used to say. You know, I think Arsenal will be finishing third, and it's not because we're not a good team, but obviously injuries and just poor refereeing as well. I think it goes for every club, but I think we're getting it quite harsh. I think even in this game, when I look at back at things, I thought we didn't get the rub of the green. I thought, you know, also actually Konate should have given away a penalty. In my opinion, I do think it was a penalty. I've looked back at it again. He didn't get the ball. So I
think it would have been a soft one.
We've had yellow cards for softer things.
Very
man.
true.
So yeah, I don't know though. Like maybe I'll ask you. Like, is every foul in the box a free kick or a penalty?
I don't think so. But again, the referees are so inconsistent that it's difficult. It's a coin toss a lot of the time.
Yeah. Who do you think was our best player? Saka's probably the obvious, but like, who would you think?
I thought Declan was excellent today. I think Moreno quietly went about his business, intercepting quite a lot. Partey, I thought was excellent as well. But for me, Saka, you have to give Saka his flowers. I've always rated Saka, and so like it doesn't surprise me in putting out performance like this. But considering you're just coming back from injury, doing that, holding up the ball, taking pressure off the team, I thought it was excellent.
Do you know what? Even, especially more so in the first half, Havertz holding the ball up, like, guys, make sure you go and watch Tactical Insight on AFTV with James, but I'm sure he'll get into it. But even the fact that Havertz was kind of going on the right side a little bit more and not really the focal point. We didn't have a focal point in the middle of the pitch, and we still managed to score 2 goals. So, yeah, as I said, like it's annoying because I think in the first half we should have kind of taken the game away from you. And again, if I'm really trying to look at it and being objective, I think that we should have had a penalty. But I still think, look, you've scored 2 goals somehow, some way, and that's on Arsenal. I can't blame anybody else, whether we've got players missing, stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted Arsenal to get a bit more respect because we're missing a few players in the game and before the game. Obviously, so are you in Jota and
Alisson.
And Alisson. Sorry, his name escaped me for a sec, but I do think that if we had our full team, it would have been a long day for you today. And that's just me being very open and honest. I think it would have been a long day for you today, and you would have been sent back to South London with your head between, what is it, hands between your legs or whatever it is?
Tail between your tail. Pause, big pause there.
Yeah. Yo, we're about to end it up. Yeah, that's crazy. But honestly though, as I said, like, we'll be there or thereabouts. But I do think, I think you're going to win it. I think you're going to win it. And if you do, there's going to be questions of Arteta, man. There's going to be questions. But look, it's 5 points off top. You're not top no more. So you're part of the chasing pack, whether it's 1 point or 5 points behind. And maybe we need to unite to get rid of the monster that is Man City. Maybe that's what it is. So it might be, well, I wouldn't say Liverpool, but it might be, I don't know. I'll think of a name and let you know. I'll let you know.
Well, I hope you're right. I don't think we're going to win the league. I actually said and predicted you guys would win the league. But, if we do win it, I'm sure you'll be at the celebration party. So.
Yeah, I will be, because I just want to see if this shit is real, bro. Yeah, I just want to see, because you know what? Nah, please. You know what? I just need Arsenal to just step up. That's all I need. I just need Arsenal to step up because I think Roy Keane's made a comment today about his concern that we're conceding goals. Obviously, the context is there, but it is annoying because we've conceded 10 goals in 9 games, and it's not great.
I heard at the beginning of the season you're going to break the record for Chelsea, the 15 goals.
Why are you putting other people's stigma?
No, I'm just asking the question. I'm just here to ask the questions. I don't want any trouble. Obviously, you threatened me before the show and all that. So.
I just want to put that out there. The height is not...
Lee's sitting down.
But no. Look, we have got a good defence, but lacks in concentration. Even today, look, we should have got the goal the first goal you scored. I think Trent should have definitely... It was a great set piece, but I think we should have done better. And the second goal was, I don't know, Calamity Jane, like in terms of the defending all over the place. And, I'm sick of seeing Salah scoring these goals against me, man. Like, I'm so glad he's leaving at the end of the season. He's going, don't worry.
All right, we'll cut there. But no, Lee, always a pleasure, bro. Thank you. Appreciate you.